Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our鬼谷八荒 Let's Play. So we have another date ahead, and this one's kind of special. That's why we're showing it, or else I'll be grinding for more. We haven't actually achieved too much from grinding. I didn't change any skills. We're saving resources for the next tier of skills, so not going to invest too much here. We have been hunting down some feng shui monsters, some dun monsters, and some herb monsters, pushing us past the 150 mark. I think the maximum we can have now is 350, so there's still plenty to go. I've been buying up as much of our related talents in our own sect. The one that I'm buying right now is the sword one. We're only at 108. Each year I can only improve around 30 points. So it's going to be a while until we can even learn some of the skills that we're trying to learn. So plenty of grinding ahead. We have plenty of life to do grinding. 41 years old out of 286 right now, so that's not a problem. We did tier up once. We're now in the middle tier. Pretty simple. You chug one of the pills, you're in the next tier. That means we have opportunity to do more dual meditation, we got opportunity to absorb more chi so that we can get to the final tier. Each tier increase obviously gives you a small stat increase as well, so we wouldn't want to do any of the grinding for this until we're in the late tier when our stats are at the highest. But the reason why we stopped all that grinding is because we have a date with our teacher. Yeah, Forbidden Love. So she's the teacher from our previous sect back in, or actually 2 sect ago, because we did switch sect in the other zone. So we technically left the original sect. She did too. She's in a different sect now as well. She's in a sect in this zone now. I mean, once you're a teacher, you're always a teacher. Even though we're now like honorary disciple of that old sect, it doesn't matter. Like we were teacher relationship before, we're still teacher relationship basically going forward forever. A lot of people have trash talked her in front of us, and we have agreed. She doesn't really mind. That doesn't hurt our relationship. It's mainly because she is very unorthodox. She's 300 points unorthodox versus 100. Nothing wrong with her. I mean, she has a kid, and she decided to ask us on a date, even though we don't have a lot of hearts. So this is our chance to maybe, become friendly with her. And it's not like we're marrying her, so it's all good. And let's do the typical start. Flowers first. Never hurts. I actually don't even know what skill she... Yeah, what is her mastery? Also finger style. Wow, this is very different Shen Tong. Oh, she uses Feng Mai. Okay. They say seals. And let's try to gift her some items. Hopefully she likes them. There's the small problem that she is in the next tier, so I don't know how she will feel about some of these slightly lower tier items. This is like from 2 provinces ago. Oh, she's okay with them. It didn't go up by much, but let's try some other ones. We have other stuff. Well, not really. What happened to our... Well, we have these. This is from 1 province ago. It's going up fairly slow. Let's do a little bit of feeding the fish. I fully expect her to help us if a big fish comes up. She is much stronger than us. And let's have some alcohol. He's getting a little bit tired. I want to do another gift just to see her current happiness or fondness towards us. Okay, we got 1 full heart, so that's good. All the drinking obviously helped. Just interact with it from the back here. Let's have some tea. Okay, quite an uneventful date. No one attacking us or anything. Okay, I think we're we're pretty much done. I don't think she wants to talk about cultivation about. She does not. So basically, these dates never anything serious happens. We can do it after. We can ask for a dual meditate. We need points now. Let me just throw in a few more gifts before we say goodbye to her. We get 2 hearts. Oh, we're getting there. Yeah, I'm scared to chat. We always tend to mess that up. It might have something to do with us being 多情, our trait for being kind of a playboy. It kind of ruins our chatting abilities. But it hasn't stopped the girls from coming to ask us out on dates all the time, so that's good. Okay, we got 2 full hearts. Pretty happy with this date. Went pretty well. Let's get out. And we have left. And while we have her, how do you feel about a dual meditate session? Would she agree? Getting taught by our teacher, nothing wrong with that. Alright, so what shall we do now? Well, there is still plenty of this province that I've not explored, so we could do that. Instead of just grinding it out, we can explore some new areas, see if we get some interesting mission. There is this stairway to heaven over here. I think it's pretty essential for some of the dungeons, but I'm not willing to test that out. We just skip the month first. She wants to mock battle. I mean, I would say yes. She's slightly late tier in our same late. Well, the late tier of our current tier. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Stun her. No, she's a poison user. Wood element. We have really good wood element defense, so we should be fine. Oh, she disappeared. Stun her. Obviously, we finish things off with an ult. And we should get a bunch of Dao points from the Cinder. Let's see if we get maybe a couple thousand. 2,600? That's plenty. We have a Danmo. And a Feng Shui. Yeah, they spawn quite often. Oh, we can do this together. This is one of the dungeons. And it only requires 800 fortitude. There's one that requires 1,200 that we met. But this we have. I don't know if we can handle it, but... here goes nothing. We're trying to destroy the... Ooh, okay. We're trying to break the formation, and we're taking damage every single second just by standing here. That's not good. We can ult it and become invisible for a little bit. Okay, so we can do a huge chunk of damage there, so we're fine. Now, is it over after we break the seal? Yes, it is. Good. What? We got a map. We have to put 5,000 of the Spirit Stone income into it so that we can find where a big monster is in Shanyue. Oh, wow. Okay. It's a dungeon map. We're not gonna experiment with that just yet. We're not in the best shape. That's a lot of energy. That's at least 200 points. Yep, 202. Giant bird, we're gonna get knocked out. Oh, we dodged. Wow, we lost 10 stamina, but we dodged. Usually we lose health. This is a sect that we didn't join. Actually, I haven't stepped into this sect yet. Let's see what they... Oh, he wants to talk about cultivation. Love to do so. Someone's about to die. We will do it. Deliver the stuff. Someone's pretending to beg, and when we don't know like whether they are actual beggar or they're pretending, we'll save people first. If there's 3 years left in our cultivation, we're about to die. We're bottlenecked. What do? We keep trying. So we disagree, and we end up getting less points than we would have otherwise. Ah, she came here with a gift. Now, terrible item. It's just mob spawns, but we won't say no. It's a thought that counts. There's an auction that's gonna appear soon. What do they specialize in? Wood and finger. So they're the same setup as our former sect. Former sect. We probably should have naturally joined them if we wanted to continue what we were good at. Oh, we found one of the zones where a monster will come out and attack us. I guess there'll be guardians here, similar to how we got soulstones. Oh, there's another fortitude using place here. 800. Well, it took about 3,000 of our health. There's another one here, 1,200. I'm guessing they all will give maps. Oh, these might be helpful. Yep, for sure. Anything else? We know where these villages are. Let me take that. We should be getting some fruit deliveries soon. He's very happy to be friends with us, and he wants to say our teacher is evil. We'll just agree. You see, your teacher doesn't know that we agree. Oh, he has respawn. Okay, good. That's the monster we want to kill again. This one. How do we get back? So I do have teleportation scrolls. Let's use one. One of them have monster spawn, right? We can grab one along the way. Yongshun. And then we teleport from Yongshun back to the auction. I think that's what we want to do. Anything easy? Nope. Let's find this guy. Probably that one. Little mice digging a hole. Usually we can find some good stuff under the hole. Heals 1,290 health. Very, very useful. We have 14 that heal so much, but we have so many of these from gifts, and they're really low quality, so we might as well eat those first. And here, yeah, we're gonna start using the lower quality stuff. Basically, we have to stack 2 special on him so that we can use our ult, and that pretty much will wipe him out for us. We can even use one if we wait for the mobs to spawn, but the mobs help us trigger one, because he's so tanky. Now we just need to buy time for either another ult or just a bunch of specials. He's gonna charge us now. Okay, he didn't get the seal, which is what we don't want to see. little temporary stun. At this point, I don't think I need to ult him again, even if our ult is going to be up soon. Yeah, he's just gonna die now. Yeah, these guys are strong. 2 ults to kill him. Way too much. Alright, I saw a special event. Ah, finally our delivery. Doesn't matter, we're gonna chug all of them. Seems to be a formation. Let's try to break it. And we broke it. There is a cave inside. Seems like a cultivator has lived here. We search for its content. We got a Yuan Yingjing, next tier's water ability. I think when we do eventually tier up, this is an ult that has a 12-second cooldown. Wow. When we eventually tier up, I will... Ooh, a lot of health. We will try to learn an elemental one, because we've been using physical damage for a long time. She doesn't want to dual meditate with us. She's a little strange. So, we're getting ready for the auction. Feng Shui goes up. We're past 190, which means we can actually learn some of the Feng Shui books. There are a couple that's 190, there's a couple that's 240. Yes, I've been just buying them up when I see them and stashing them to learn later. Now, speaking of stashing them up, do you guys have anything? No, these are just mood items. Ah, recipe. Yes, yes. Guess we have a few more things to learn. Oh, we should also visit our sect before the new year to see if we can buy any of the fruits that's still there this year. I haven't been doing a good job of doing their missions, so we're kind of behind. The new fruits are super expensive. 180 per fruit? That's like so many sect missions. Alright, fire goes up by 3. I'm very happy we ended up with the trait where we get annual delivery, so we're just gonna get stronger every year. Even if it's by a little bit, it's still growth. Alright, back to our set. I can buy a few. Yeah, I can buy a few of the lightning ones. Let's see, we are 15 days away. Maybe I can pick up an easy mission. Okay, delivery mission, these are easy. Any other ones? Just so we can buy the rest. Okay, a small dungeon, we can do it. Why is it so far? It took us 4 days to get here. Alright, I think it's 3-star difficulty, so we should be able to just power through this. Hopefully we will be able to start learning some sword skills within a few years, maybe by next episode if I can grind through it. If our teacher didn't ask us for a date, I'll be definitely grinding through that long just to get ourselves some sword skills. But it's not every day your teacher asks you out. Stun them for a little bit. Ow, 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 ow. Yes. Yeah, these guys are harder to deal with at this point, but we should still be fine. Ow, ow, ow. 5. Heal, 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 heal. I don't want to ult them. We already got them so low. We'll just eat a bunch of done in between battle. We'll be okay. We might ult the next group. That's a lot of health back. Let's get some mana back as well. And let's wait for them to come back to us. There'll be a couple more coming out. Yep. Maybe one more? Ah, nope. Okay. Let's just ult. Oh, you dodged it. Okay. I mean, we'll use him to stack some points for our next ult. That's fine. Plus, if we can keep him in chicken mode, then we can't. This is right before the boss, so I guess we can use this to stack for ult. It didn't give us any stacks because these guys die too fast. I need to use it on the mini bosses. Okay, there's only one guy left. Pretty easy. Alright, boss time. Got plenty of health left after ult. We're just gonna have to juke him for a while and stun him. Stunned and killed. Let's go back and buy all the fruits we need. There's a vulture. There's no water for many days. This is a new event. There's a vulture circling us. Now our mood is dropped. Turn in the mission. Now, before we spin it on there, is there any orange one that we want? Okay, all the orange ones are lightning based, so we'll skip those and we'll actually buy up these. Oh, I can't buy all of them. Oh well, we'll buy 5. Bit unfortunate. But still a nice 15 boost to lightning. And we will rest up. How is our mood doing? 90, that's fine. And it's time to get prepared for the auction house. So let's just teleport over. Anyone here? Would you like to... I can't beat him, he's too strong. Would like to mock battle someone. We're so close to 100 points, so we can put that on. Alright, who wants to interact with us? There's so many of you guys. What if we ask her if she wants to mock battle? She's the same tier as us? Yep. Okay, so she agreed. It's a good way to improve relationship and get some points. That's a win for us. Oh, she's quite strong. Stun her. Palm user, I think. to end somehow. Now, did we leave a good enough impression to maybe ask for a dual meditate? Not yet. Well, we're not at 1 full star yet. Maybe if we gift her an item. Nice. Now can we dual meditate? There we go. Nothing like a mock battle and a gift. And we're in the new month. Perfect timing. There's an herb monster. We'll take care of that on my own time. We're going to... Wow, so many potential here. Let's first do this. I understand, like the place before, most of these are going to be Yuanying, so the next tier, so I can't use basically any of them. But we can start scouting ahead to see if there's anything we want to buy, because there's only a chance to see this every, 2 years. This is summoning Earth Zombies. It's an Earth ult. Wind. I mean, I guess ideally we would just focus on red. Ooh, red sword. Passive. If we have an orange or red movement skill, the cooldowns reduce. Movement skill, If we have a red or orange ult, damage goes up. If we have a red or orange special attack, damage goes up. If our fortitude is above 4,000, attack goes up. It's not that great, to be honest. Another sword one. Resistance, physical resistance. If our sword is over 280 points of talent, our attack goes up by 61. Every 5 points of sword talent, increase our movement speed by 1. That sounds pretty insane, because if our talent's like, say, 350, which is max, we go up by, what, 70 movement speed? If our sword talent's above 280, fortitude goes up by 90. The movement's probably the only one that's really good here. Finger talent. Fire. I think we're gonna straight up pass on the auction. And we can go check out new stuff back at our own place when we get an opportunity. These we can probably do right away. I think I grinded enough to get some deliveries there. Alright. The auction house is just the opportunity for everyone to gather and for us to do about 3 dual meditation. It's all for the Dao points. Huang. Ah, it's our teacher. And a month flies by just like that. Let's see who's still in town after the next month. Well, the first 3 we know we can ask again, but you gotta spread the love. I don't remember her. She might not say yes, but apparently she will. Actually, D-Sensei, I think I remember. Okay, we probably dated her. Do you want to mock fight? All these take a lot of stamina. Good. See, now you guys know I mean it when I say it's all about the Dao points. Or else we wouldn't use 30 stamina to mock battle a guy. Fire user. I don't even need to ult you. I think he's same tier as us. He's late tier. He's 1 tier higher than us. Kited him really well, I guess. Yeah, our stamina's dangerously low. We can't do much. We gotta take a break in the inn. All those dual meditates hard on the body. And this is why we did it. So we can have this. And we will rest up. Look at that stamina. Everything else is like perfect. Stamina is like all-time low. Oh. Of course we can dual meditate. Not gonna say no if she asks. And he wants to talk about cultivation. Let's do it. First we had the bird, then we had the egg. If we see a dead body on the road, we will bury them. If you see a fake beggar, we'll help out first. When we agree with each other, the points is actually really good. How have we been doing? We've been doing good. Just want to be friendly with us. It's nice to end the turn in a big town. Everyone's here. Yes, we agree. Be orthodox. I mean, we're just gonna agree with everyone anyways. Just an agreeable person. Now, we don't have anything to put on, but as you can see, we just would like more points all the time, because the tiering up, each one becomes like 200 something. It gets kind of incredibly difficult to gather up more. Where is that mushroom guy? Since we're here, we might as well kill him. And then we're gonna go kill the old boss monster so that we can get 2 more red tier books for our current tier. That's probably the best way to farm red tier books. Auction house is a little bit locked out because we can't get our tier. We can only get the next tier. It's always the max tier of the zone. And we're stuck in this like not max area where we're using the max tier from the past zone to try to get by. That's how we lost so many lives to start with, so we're gonna try not to do that this time. Yeah, we did it. Now let's teleport somewhere closer to that. Somewhere over here. Yeah, we're close. Feng Shui, okay. Alright, he should drop 2 red manuals. And he should be super easy to kill for us. Or we don't even ult him. I think I'll summon a lot of snakes charging it out. Doesn't matter. Too special. So simple. We got a water one, and we got a this one doesn't really favor, well, it does have a burn ability and also 掌风, so it seems like palm and fire. But it's nice. We don't need that anymore. We can probably auction that off. This water skill, we don't have enough water talent to learn. As you can see, it needs 198. It's an ult. Charge for 0.5 seconds, then we summon out Ice Blizzard, or Blizzard, Ice Blizzard. Does 480 damage per second to everyone in 340. Slows their movement by 30% if we have something called 灵勇. Then we exhaust all 灵勇. And for each tier of 灵勇we use, we extend the duration of the blizzard for 1 second. At maximum charge, we spawn a lake underneath us that deals more damage. I mean, a lot of synergy at work here, but not really what we are gearing towards. It's not like our sec can boost our water talent. We would have to, let's eat the fruit. Mood goes up. Right, it's not like we have access to water fruits right now to get stronger in terms of water. We'll walk back like a normal person and use some of these. Get fearless. Small boost to our stats for the next 6 months. We could use a scroll, but I thought we might as well just traverse through this and get some experience along the way. Where is this to equip Huang? Oh, that's from the former area, then we can't take advantage of that. Never mind. It's already over 150. There's some dates. Let's pick it. We fell down the cliff. When we wake up, we're next to a cave. Ooh. Let's go into the cave. This is new. A treasure chest straight up. No monsters. Oh, the rewards is iffy. We got a mood item. We got money. I was hoping for like red tier manuals or something. That's what we need. I can't mess with him just yet. There's this huge area we haven't explored. Maybe it's time to use the scroll. We can just buy more. And I need to stash some of the stuff. So this we also want to learn. Haven't used this yet. We'll use this in a future episode when I feel a little bit stronger. We're gonna go west from town to see how things are. Well, this is a sect that we haven't been to. Earth and Fist. Okay. Okay, we found the edge. Oh, we found one of the elemental zones. They're named after Qiankun. They're named after Ba Gua, the 8 trigrams. Because the other one was Qian, this one was Kun. So it's not really elemental now. It's kind of like it's hard to describe what trigrams used for fortune telling. That's Qian Yuanjin. So there's a monster here that spawned. I don't know if we are strong enough to mess with them. That's the thing. Like the Guardian has spawned here, I think. It's a Kaiming. No, okay, in the other one. There might be only 2. They're using Qiankun, which is the triple solid line and triple dash line. Oh, if you guys know what trigrams are, it's helpful. If you guys don't know, then ignore me. Oh, mock battle? Definitely. I think when they offer to you, you don't actually lose the energy requirement. Oh, she is strong. Barely doing any damage. She does 1,000 damage per attack. What tier are you? I kind of want to get a chance to at least ult you once, just to see if I had a shot to begin with. Okay, maybe I had a shot if I dodged more. Stun her. Oh, our flowers. Oh, we can test out. So if we can kill her with the flowers, we can respawn. But they're missing. Why are they shooting here? Shoot her. Oh, we actually came back for a second, then we got killed. That's our trait we picked up from our last tier up. So that's a good place to actually demonstrate it, or else we actually use up in real life. Those flowers are not strong, by the way. It has to be like a super close situation where we would have died. Or like inch away from killing the enemy, that type of situation. Alright, since we're here, we might as well try to get the full map. And then it's just back to me grinding. There's a road sign here. 正式派. Okay. Do we know everywhere else? Yeah, actually we do. Oh my god, every few steps it's like, ooh, shuddering, cold. Oh, lose 15%. Health, maximum health. We got that before. I wonder why we get it. I like the jagged edge here. It's like every few steps. Oh, there's another Water 2 area. Oh, we're in the ice plains. Back off, back off. Maybe we can do one battle in the ice plains just to get a feel for the difficulty there. There's a huge deposit of spirit energy under a rainbow. Let's go take a look. There is a tree with human face fruits. I would like to eat fruits. And the tree withers away. We're left with 1 fruit. Increase our life by 1 year. We're just gonna chow down on that. 1 extra year of grinding time, basically. Where is it? Here. There's a ruin here as well, also 800. It's a lot of them. Okay, these are all cleared. Qian, Kun. Okay, so that's where the Guardian has spawned. It's a Kaiming Shou, which we have fought before. I just don't know what the health level and power level of this is. And given that we're not required to fight these zones. Yeah, so basically we have to activate the map that we got to get these. So we're gonna find like the 4 800 fortitude ones, get the 4 maps, or 5 maps actually. 五岳, right? 五岳真行图. 五岳 is the 5 mountains. 华山, 衡山, Taishan. It's 5 pretty famous mountains in the central plain area. And we activate them. We kill the monster inside. We get these 5 drops. This is the monster that spawned in the mountain zone that we saw. We've been avoiding him. And that gets us to what we need. Oh, we do need this. We get this from killing the monster inside. Okay, so maybe we kill him. We can do it. Prep talk. Yeah, 17,000. We seen worse. Hope I do more than 1 damage. 19. Okay, it's definitely doable. We've just been scaring ourselves. We got a kite well, but so far so good. And we want to ult. And he still has. Uh oh! Ow! 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 True on that. Stun him. Stun him. True on another one, although our health plate didn't need it. Not so hard. We got our material. %97% purity. So this dictates our percentage of leveling up. Alright, I guess we don't have to be so scared. We still haven't discovered the whole map yet, so let's take a little bit of time doing that. So let's talk to us. She's a good friend. Yeah, she's a good friend of ours. She has almost 1 full heart with us. I remember her. She was in that sect, I believe. She wears the red dress. Well, Junya. Not her. A lot of red dress. What does she want to say? Introducing us to another lady. Thank you. Our friend lost but survived. Good. Another feng shui monster. We'll take care of that in another time. Let's clear this entire fog. Ah, that is the edge here in terms of the frozen plains. We know all those places. I guess I am curious to do one. Oh, I guess that's the edge. So ruins usually have treasures. Yeah, we fight some monsters, but then we get to loot a big old nice treasure chests, maybe with manuals. But these are usually former sect treasures. Oh my god, suicidal spiders! Ow. It's only one mini boss. Pretty gentle, have to say. Let me stack some layers, and I can just ult the boss. Oh, it's a tree. Okay, we're gonna ult right off the bat, or else he's gonna activate his shield. This way he doesn't even get a chance to activate shield. Straight up murder. Palm style. Wait, what is this? It looks so nice. Fighting sound. Ah, so they are fighting over a fruit. Shooting whole chi. Shooting whole chi. Okay, everyone's weak. We help the girl. We are pretty simple, man. He has 1 health as well. I didn't notice that, but I'm gonna waste a second shot. He ran. He just like fled. No item drop for us. Well, relationship boost with the girl and a little bit decrease with the guy. Now we know you. As a kid, but no husband or anyone. They give us a bunch of random stuff. Not useful. We gotta sell most of those. I'll take that. Really curious this is not anything. Oh, Li Si. He was originally going to sell us some... Oh, this is a nice random event. We got a passive that gives increased attack. If our max mana goes up to over 1,600 points, our attack goes up by 12 points. But you can see that's not possible right now. Herb Garden, not enough days left, I think. We'll come back. I'm not that interested in gathering herb and killing trees right now. Kaiming Shoal is back. Oh, this map extends quite far north without hitting the ice plains. There is a desert. There's an oasis that appear. We jump into it, drink some water. We feel like we survived. Oh, it's a nice healing event. With ice plains, does not extend all the way up, but the ice plains Panlongshan, Dragon Curling Mountain. I don't know if I want to walk into that, but we're close to it. This type of curiosity is what gets us killed. But then again, our other battle proven... Okay, these guys are a little bit stronger. Our other battle with Kaiming Shoal proven that we can handle it. We gotta kill the summoner. Or else he just keeps summoning these dogs. I feel like we're fighting bandits in this zone. Not the hardest enemy, I guess. The summoner that summons the dogs are these guys. You know how many dogs they summon? But the straight up bandits not hard to deal with. Halt. Oh. Not bad. Well, it's going to be a short encounter. That's the one thing we can count on. What's the reroll material that we get here? This. Oh, it's a new one. Yeah, the thing about the game is like you don't want to grind in the previous zone because this is the Dragon Curling Mountain. You can see this whole mountain. Very cool. Oh, our bag is full. No! It's overflowing. The good thing about the game is we're allowed to still play it. We carry it in overflow until we have space, which means I could, like, say, call this a good adventure here. Go back to a main town and dump some of my current stuff, or sell some of my current stuff even. Like the ones we got a bunch of gifts that's really pointless, like this ring, terrible quality. And we have a bunch of these mood items that we don't need. We're just gonna use that to boost our mood. And we can probably store some of the... Oh, she's gonna give us a bunch of gifts as well. Not too bad. Nice chat, nice gift for you. Why don't you take this? Our gold, we don't need it. We can definitely sell it, but I want her... Look how many hearts we got from the red one. We can't give her that often, so we might as well give her a high quality one. Now we can grab all their overflow. There we go. Alright, I think this is a good place to end the episode. We had a nice little adventure. We discovered pretty much all of the map. There's still a little bit here that we didn't discover, and the rest is the Eternal Ice Plain, including a giant mountain there. Kind of cool. Don't know what we need to do that for. In between episodes, I'll be continuing to grind in this area. We have some of our essential materials already, and we know how to get the rest, because we gotta go to these无极之境, grab a map from there by breaking a formation seal, and then the mystery of what to do with the map is something we'll solve in future episode. But in between episode, I'm not gonna hunt the rest of the seals. We can do that together. I'm going to try to kill this guy more and more if he spawns every year, and buy more fruits so we can get our talent up, so we can finally start learning some sword skills. We got to do a lot of sec missions so that I have enough points to buy those fruits, and buy manuals so that we can switch our set to sword. It's going to take multiple years, which is why I'm debating if this should stay a daily series, because it's actually going to take a huge amount of time in between episodes of grinding just to keep things interesting. So yeah, we'll see. I'll try my best to keep this daily, because it is a lot of fun to play. I mean, even if it's grinding, it's not that bad. Trying to get myself into a different set with skills. Pretty eager to do that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!